Uh-oh. There we
Shit
go.
recording. Well, I don't
Yeah, let me get some. Here, you got two hold that phone for me? Okay, there we go. Okay.
know. Say share the group.
Oh? Where did I say that at? Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, we sure got some shit to talk about.
Yeah. Yeah, just you gotta make it count.
Uh-huh.
You gotta make your relationship count.
Mm-hmm.
Even when other people don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
People want you to turn against each other. People want you to do all that.
I'm telling you.
But you gotta remember, y'all in this shit for the long haul.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all decided to do it, so y'all do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's good. How many that is?
Mm-hmm. No, mine. I think it's like you doing all of that. You doing now, my hand hurt.
They don't do that. See, all friends.
Yeah.
They don't do that.
Yeah, I won't let you do that.
Oh. Hey, what's up? See your whole gang coming in.
That's what I'm talking about. 25 plus
See what I'm
years.
saying?
Stay 10 toes down.
Hey, y'all see, we done got to be old. We in the bed early. But me and Lena was sitting here thinking like, damn. It seemed like when we got married, it seemed like a lot of people on my end forsaked us. And at first I was like, damn, what I did to these people to make them just want to turn on me.
Mm-hmm.
And then I realized, I said, damn, I must be doing something right. And now I'm sitting in the bed before 8 o'clock with my wife. A wife that some people probably feel like I don't even deserve. But at the end of the day, I feel like I waited long enough.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm getting what I deserve. And see, if you in a relationship, man, and y'all stay 10 toes down, and you can't let, and people gonna come against y'all,
Mm-hmm.
but y'all can't let people determine y'all happiness. There's some things that y'all gonna do that people don't understand. There's some things that we do people don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
But we just continue to keep rocking. And after a while you learn that you don't really need nobody in your life other than your spouse. I mean, there's a couple of people that you want in your life, some friends, but if they choose to go the other way, or they choose to not like what you got going on,
Mm-hmm.
let them go. Let them go head on. And they'll figure it out later that some bonds, most real bonds, they can't break them. They got to accept them, and they got to move on. And when people decide, oh, I don't like what y'all got going on, y'all get along too good, you got to be able to say, hey, this is what it is. When I made the choice to get remarried, I already knew who I was marrying. I was marrying my best partner. Somebody that I'm willing to sit down, watch football with. One that might make me go to church, get me to go to church, do some stuff that I ain't really used to, that I said, couldn't nobody make me do. One thing about it, I accepted marriage and I done embraced this one. And I want everybody that if you find somebody y'all get along and y'all can admit in the world that y'all best friends, this is what it is right here. And I appreciate it and I thank God for this one every day of my life. Sometimes I don't even know how she put up with me. Shit, sometimes I don't know how I put up with her.
Mm-hmm.
But we stay 10 toes down. And for all y'all people out, like in Louisiana, I take my hat off to y'all the way y'all support this girl. She ain't no open person like this, but ever since she been, doing lives and everything, man, she get the most support, and that's big to me. I get support, but there's certain people that I wanted to see support me, but they don't. But it's okay, because they can't stop me.
That's right.
One thing we learned, and two things for sure.
Okay, there we go. Oh shoot. What the hell? Here we go.
You see where it says share the group?
Oh, I did. Is that you, babe? Because that's crazy too, because you was talking about how you lost some of your friends, and I realized who my real ones was. Because certain people I ain't heard from since I got married. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
People say they happy for you when you're sad, mad, and lonely. But when you're happy and everything going good for you, they ain't nowhere to be found.
But then that's the rule for people. People only happy for you as long as they feel like you're on the same level. But really and truly, y'all still on the same level. You just got somebody in your life to help you level up better.
Right.
And some people don't even like to see you level up better. And you will never be able to understand it, because real people don't think like that. Real people don't think like that. Even if they don't feel like, they might think, oh, they putting on. But a lot of times, I'd rather be putting on than putting off. I'd rather show people that we can get along.
Right.
In the midst of everything that's going on.
I'm telling you.
Go ahead.
But you know what, though? What I'm learning, though, is that when, people used to say, oh, you'll only have people in your life for a season, some for a season, some for a lifetime. It's some seasonal people, for real.
And a lot of people going to be seasonal because they got their own lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody got their own lives they got to live.
Mm-hmm.
But just because you got your own life to live, don't mean you shouldn't want to see somebody else
abandon your friends, you know what I mean?
And they'll turn against you.
But these people that I love, I'm talking about not cool with, I'm talking about somebody I love.
But what you gotta understand, what's up, Deneen?
Hey, Deneen.
What you gotta realize too, that just because you love somebody, don't mean they love you the same.
Right.
And you gotta accept that. And I'm starting to accept that. Because I love everybody so much. And when I feel like they done crossed me out, I did something wrong, or don't want to bother with me no more, I don't understand why.
Mm-hmm.
But I had to embrace it. Because once we got married, you turned into my best friend.
Mm-hmm.
I still got some good people out there. What's up, Terrence? We got some good people out there.
Yeah.
But those are the people that push for your relationship to work.
Mm-hmm.
Just like you want it to work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, you just kind of have to understand people gonna fall off.
Yeah.
And you hate it gotta be like that, because I'm gonna give my people the utmost support.
Yeah.
They might not agree with, oh, you live like this, live like that, and be quiet. I mean, as long as you ain't out here putting out your personal life out there, it's all right to live out loud.
Well, first of all, people gotta understand, we only gonna share what we want to share anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But people that know us and people that love us know we ain't putting on about nothing. This is every day, all day. And the people that fell off and don't fool with us no more, don't fool with me no more, our time is over, I guess.
And the only reason we saying this because we want people to know that if you in a relationship, it's gonna come a time where all we got gonna kick in.
Mm-hmm.
Cause at the end of the day, you all you got. We all we got.
Right.
We the ones that's gonna have to stay 10 toes down. You the one that's gonna have to bury me.
Mm-hmm.
Cause you ain't gonna go before me.
No, man.
You know what I mean?
I don't even want to think about that.
And that's for everybody. If you in any kind of relationship, man, you got to put that shit first.
Mm-hmm.
Before anything.
Yeah.
Before I see my wife go without shit, I'll skip a bill.
Mm-hmm.
If I gotta skip a bill and figure out how to make it flip back, I do that.
Right.
But I want to make sure you all right. I want to make sure you satisfied with what I'm bringing to the table.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Look out for each other. That's the main thing. Keep the main thing the main thing. Look out for each other. Love on each other. Put each other first. That's what's most important. And everything else will fall in place. Your real, true friends, your real, true supporters going to be there. And then you'll see the rest of them start falling off. Even I haven't seen it. It hurts. I miss them, but life goes on.
And when you learn to have fun, have some outrageous fun, have some simple fun, talk about issues, you got to communicate. I'm learning now you can't never stop talking.
Never.
And once you stop talking,
through the good and the bad,
it's pretty much over.
And I know how to do that. I do a lot of talking.
Yeah, some of that shit sound crazy.
When I get,
some of that
but
shit
that's the best. You know what? Because I used to be a person that used to hold on to stuff and didn't want to talk about it. You know, trying to hold on to it, walking around mad and sad and upset. Now I just have to do it. Well, if I got something to say, I got to say it. I got to get it out.
And if somebody love you, they gotta listen.
Right.
They gotta be willing to listen. They gotta be willing to. They gotta be willing to know that you're not finna sit there and lie to them.
Right.
Making them think it's one, making them think it's all good, but when it really ain't.
Right.
Or really trying to make them feel like it's all bad, when it's really not. You know, sometimes bad situations come to pull people closer together.
Mm-hmm.
Just like we was just talking, and my son called, and my son in a bad situation right now, but at the same time, with God and the support of you, I feel like he gonna be okay. But at the same time, if I was going through this and didn't have somebody like you on my side, ain't no telling where I'd be mentally.
Mm-hmm.
Spiritually, you keep me sustained. Spiritually, God keep my head right. See, people look at your situation and it might be jealousy, envy, or greed, whatever it is. But trust me, they don't want to walk in my shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Half the people that I be around, they wouldn't even be able to survive in these shoes. Hell, I wouldn't be able to survive if God wouldn't have sent me a comforter.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe you was my comforter. You the one that he sent for me to be able to get through this shit.
That's right.
Because a lot of times I know when I ain't praying for me, you praying for me.
Yep.
When I ain't got sense enough to know it's time for me to try to get down on my bad ass knees, you over there on yours.
Yeah.
Praying for me to be able to make it through whatever I got to go through and come out sane. And that's the big deal. Like I pray for you.
Mm-hmm.
And people gotta, and people get, that's what I'm saying. I like that, Yvonne.
Miss Yvonne. Hey, Miss Yvonne.
And that's what people do.
Yeah.
And you don't understand it. You'll never understand it.
Yeah.
You'll never understand it because it seems like the good in your life is a bond breaker between the people that claim they love you.
I thought I was doing something wrong. I'm like, why I'm reaching out to this person, showing them, telling them I miss them, telling them I love them, and they not responding, they're not nothing. But it be that way.
It be that way.
It be that way.
We just said stay 10 toes down. They'll come back. And that's if you're any one of y'all in a relationship
or friendship
that's worth having,
fight for it.
Y'all fight for it. Y'all stay 10 toes down. Communication rule the nation.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because there's certain situations that you can't handle alone. And I had to, and when people say put God first, I ain't really want to hear that. Because I was feeling like, where was God when I was down bad? But he was there the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
And he was setting me up for the gift he had already shown me. But I had to be built. In this life, you got to be made for whatever gift that's in store for you for the rest of your life. You got to be made. You got to be built. You got to learn how to appreciate it. And a lot of times, if it just come to you, you're not going to appreciate it. But when you go through something, every time you go through something, that's your building block.
Mm-hmm.
If each page of your life is a building block, and you got to embrace it. And when the pieces go together, you got to put them together. You got to plug them together. You got to lock them in, and do what you say you're gonna do. Stand to your word. If you say, God, if you send me this, I'm gonna do this. Do it.
Do it. Mm-hmm.
Do it the best you can. But just know, with everything good, some bad gonna come. And a lot of it don't really be bad. It's tests. You got to go through these tests. It ain't nothing that's gonna kill you. It ain't nothing that's gonna break you. Everything that come in your life is to make you. Sometimes some of us have to be broken.
I've been there.
You got to be broken because you feel like you got it all together. Mm-hmm. And sometimes when we think we got it together, we ain't got it together. Mm-hmm. We just surviving off instinct. And Louisiana, all my Shreveport people, all her Shreveport people, Alabama, I appreciate y'all sharing this woman with me. Mm-hmm. Mama, Rick, Carlos, Jose, Carissa, I appreciate y'all. Cordero, for sharing this woman with me. Cause ain't no telling where I'd be right now. I probably, my 10 toes in the house now. But without her, my 10 toes probably be in the streets. At my age, still trying to throw bricks at the chain gang. And that's what I refuse to do now.
No more.
I'm trying to hold on. I'm trying to hold on to what I got. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to hold on to the gift that I've been given. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Go ahead and talk to your people.
Yeah, I'm sure most of them gone, but you know, they got the picture.
People trying to go watch snowfall.
I know.
This bullshit.
Well, it's about time too, but we just wanted to holler at y'all.
To let y'all know the Cooler West
still rocking. We've been handling a lot of personal business, trying to get ourselves together, so we can be on point with everything we doing.
And everything we say.
That's right. Just know that.
You digging in your ass?
No, I'm rubbing my back.
Oh, I was gonna say, how you talking to these people digging in your butt?
Look, if I was, I didn't want you to tell them. You know what I'm saying?
I already done told them.
You know, I was not digging my butt. I was just rubbing back. It's a little close to my butt, but it ain't all the way back there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but for real though. Yeah. The people that love you and the people that's down for you, they ain't going nowhere. Through the good and the bad, they're gonna be there. And if anybody on this watching think I might be, you know, talking about them, he laughing at us. Right. No, I don't even think the person I'm talking about is on here, but it's okay. Low battery. But
it's not about one person,
right?
It's people choice. Plug it up.
Yeah,
it's people choice to want to deal with you or not. You can't get mad if people wake up one morning and they don't want to love you, and they don't want to be your friend, and they don't want to be with you. You can't get mad for people how they feel. Mm-hmm. But you just got to understand, when they feel like that, you got to let them go and don't leave yourself accessible for them to run back and forth in and out your life. Mm-hmm. You got to set some ground rules. You got to set some standards in your life.
For sure.
And you got to demand that other people appreciate your friendship. You got to make people earn your love rather than just walk around passing it out.
Passing it out for free, yeah.
Yeah.
And I sure had a love for him, but you know what? It's all good.
You know, good love is like having good credit. You can always come back as long as you lead the right way.
That's right. Okay, that's right, Nisi. Yeah. Don't make yourself accessible to everybody, because everybody ain't going to be the same way for you.
Right.
And you're a smart young lady. That's my niece.
And for the simple things. Mm-hmm. See, when people love you for the simple things, when people love you for simple shit, those are the real ones in your life. Mm-hmm. You ain't got the worst thing you can do is try to live above your means to have people gravitate towards you to show you some love. You going against the grain. Mm-hmm. You're not loving yourself. You loving the opinion of other people more than you loving yourself if you decide to live outside your means. So dumb it down.
Be you.
Be you.
And the people that love you gonna love you just like that.
And you make them earn your love.
Mm-hmm.
In a marriage, you got to continue to strive to have your partner earn your love. You just can't pass it out no more.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Stop passing it out.
Yeah.
And it ain't hard. And it's one more thing I learned, and I'm going to let y'all go because we got to watch Snowfall.
Snowfall.
Listen. It's easy to prove your love for somebody. Because anything that hurt them should hurt you. And if you don't like to be hurt, you don't want to see your partner hurt.
Right.
Anything that make them happy
should make you happy.
Mm-hmm. So that's easy.
Mm-hmm.
I know I ain't got no business doing something to her that I don't want done to me. I know she knows she ain't got no business doing something that she don't want done to her. It's the golden rule that we learned when we was children.
Mm-hmm.
That a lot of us got away from. You treat people how you want to be treated.
Simple.
It's simple as that.
Very simple. Yep.
Of course, everybody ain't gonna agree on everything.
Mm-hmm.
But if you treat a person how you want to be treated, that shit'll go together like Legos.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you got to pluck at it, like Jenga. Somebody else gonna pluck at it. They gonna try to pull a block from out there to see if y'all gonna crumble. But every time they pull a block, y'all keep holding on. Every time they pull a piece, every time they try to pull a piece and make your house crumble, to make y'all love crumble, you still got to keep holding on.
That's right.
Sooner or later, they going to get tired of plucking. They going to get tired of talking.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't got to goddamn entertain everything that's said about you and your spouse or your mate or your partner, whatever it is. When people put their mouth on you and you try to entertain everything somebody got to say, what happens is that you trying to prove a point. You trying to prove a point. See, one thing about a relationship, if it stands strong, it live to fight. You live to fight another day. Ignore the haters and they'll go away. Mm-hmm. I'm a rapper.
You on point.
For real.
You on point too, baby. All right, y'all. We about to hit.
Look at our nose. If we had a baby, they'll have a big ass nose.
My nose ain't that big.
Your nose it's like
point?
long. Yeah, it's long, and you got jaws like a bulldog.
Oh, look, niece said she glad she was here for this word. It was meant for her. That's right.
Who?
My niece.
For real?
Yeah, she said that was meant for her. Hey, Tracy. Tracy said Cooley too. She a newlywed Cooley.
Hey, one thing about it, remember this. When we say Cooley-weds, it ain't about no newlywed. We too old to be newlyweds. I'm damn near 50. How the hell I'm a newlywed? But see, being a Cooley-wed,
that shit for life.
That's last forever. Mm-hmm. You got some 90-year-old Cooley-weds, they still hanging out.
Mm-hmm. That's gonna be us.
And you got some Cooley-weds that don't even know they know each other.
Mm-hmm. Y'all, some people ain't found their Cooley-wed partner yet.
They just be down with each other. They be friends with each other, and that's what time it is. Mm-hmm. Now you ain't missed nothing. We just talking about relationships. We can't talk about all relationships. We can just tell y'all what we think.
Right.
I'm not an expert. I didn't write it, but I'm an expert on my situation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And of course, I done messed up. Listen, I asked up my 20s, and part of my 30s been a wild boy. Mm-hmm. And I missed out on some good shit. I know it. So I met her in the early part of my 40s. And God made me wait 9 years. 9 years.
Mm-hmm.
What, 8 or 9?
Right, well, 8.
8 years. God made me wait 8 years. Mm-hmm. And go through a whole bunch of other stuff for us to come back around and go on with the plan. Mm-hmm. So a lot of times we think, see, the plan already being set up. You just got to keep on living and keep on believing. People don't even know you done met your soulmate. You meet your soulmate way before y'all even get together. She got to go through something. He got to go through something. And then when y'all fight through that stuff and y'all learn enough, y'all come together as one. But y'all already been placed in each other's life, one way or the other. If you seen them once, you'll see them again if that's the person that's meant for you. I don't care who they with. They could be with your brother, cousin, anybody, best friend. But if that's the person that's been designed for you, if my rib in her, she got to bring my goddamn rib back.
Ain't gonna fit nowhere else.
I love ribs. Shit. I love ribs. I want my rib.
Oh,
So if God took one of my ribs and put it in her, who else he gonna bring it back through? Who else he gonna take my rib? You gonna take it to somebody else?
It ain't gonna fit.
It ain't gonna fit.
Thank you, Tracy.
God knows I got some meat on my rib.
A lot of meat, boy.
I'm telling you, you be like eat all the more.
Oh, you's crazy.
Yeah.
But it's real, yep.
But it's here.
Some real stuff. Real stuff.
It's here.
Yep.
Man, we gotta go watch this movie.
Well, we finna watch Snowfall, but I love y'all. All my Shreveport, Port City people, Duval people. I got some Duval people too. Everybody.
Hey,
Everybody.
I'm gonna share something with y'all right quick and then I'm gonna go.
You sound like a preacher. They be trying to wrap it up.
Yeah, I'm trying to wrap it up. I'm coming home now.
Altar call after this.
When we was trying to do the first live, and we know it was wholehearted, and we know how the devil work. When you trying to profess something and you trying to give God credit, and you trying to show people that whatever it is y'all got, whatever that we got, they can have. I received a phone call, a collect phone call from my son. I had to take that call because my son in a bad way. And I could have stayed offline. Because when I get off the phone with my son, I go through a lot. Because all I ever pray for is my son to come home, be able to come home one day. And my wife was like, "You want to go back home?" I said, "Yeah." Because whatever been put in us to pass this message along, I can't let nothing stop me. And I don't want y'all to let this message be in vain. Because deep down inside, I'm hurting right now. My heart bleeding right now. I don't even want my worst enemy or none of y'all to feel what I'm feeling when it comes down to your child, your only son. So I wanted to push through and persevere so y'all can see that me and Lena are right out here. And we're going to be okay. And we're going to push for everybody to find they Lena.
Or they friend.
And y'all make it. And y'all believe in each other. Y'all believe in each other. Because at the end of the day, in situations like this, she all I got.
We here.
She all I got. Things go the right way, she gonna be here. And we gonna be happy. But if things go the other way, and my son have to sit down for the rest of his life, she gonna be right here with me.
All right, y'all. We out. We appreciate y'all sitting here with us tonight. We just had to get some stuff off our chest. But don't forget to follow the Cooleywares, y'all. On YouTube, follow the Cooleywares, and on Facebook.
Tell them to pray for Ferris.
And pray. Yeah, if any of my prayer warriors out there, his name is Ferris Brown. We call him Juice. Say a prayer for him that everything turn out right. And that we get to see him here on the side with us as a free man again. Okay? And we love y'all. Thanks for watching. We'll see y'all next time.